Picture this, stepping off a plane into a place where history, culture, and self-discovery come alive. For many young adults, international travel feels like a dream just out of reach. But what if that dream could become a reality? This Black History Month, we're talking about a life-changing opportunity that takes students beyond the textbook and into a real-world experience of Black history, identity, and global connection. Let's welcome Sankofa Learning Excursions founder Jelani Young and Executive Director Dr. Ronnie Herndon. Hello, thanks for joining us today.
Good morning. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, so first off, tell us about this program and why it's so important for young adults.
Well, this program was born out of my experience traveling internationally and just seeing the connection that we have with our culture here in the United States to other Black people across the diaspora. And so it's so important just making that connection because we don't often experience that in the classroom. So I wanted to bring that to students here that wouldn't necessarily have that opportunity. And Dr. Ronnie's here and helping us to get to this point where we are today.
Well, we appreciate the work that you're doing. And I mean, many people think, hey, travel, it's a luxury. Not everybody can do it. So, but you're making it accessible. What challenges does your program help overcome?
So there's a few challenges. The main one is access. As we know, students in underserved communities don't have the access to travel like other counterparts or those of high socioeconomic status. So that's very important. There's also a lack of interest in traditional education, and so being able to provide them a hands-on experience of learning so that they can connect their classroom to what they're seeing is very important. And then last is like mental health. Post-COVID, we just want people to enjoy themselves and to learn. That, along with connecting their ancestral roots, is very important to us.
Yeah. And then what kind of benefits do these excursions have to students?
Well, there's so many benefits. I just think about the benefits that I've experienced, just opening up my mind, facilitating relaxation, getting out of the whole monotony of the daily routine and kind of opening up your horizons. You know, seeing different things provides a different perspective that you can have for your own life, as well as when you come back to your communities, you can actually see things differently as well. So that's the benefits we hope to provide too.
Yeah, and to our viewers who want to get involved, I mean, what are the requirements to participating?
So we have students, we target students 18 to 24, high school seniors up until their first grad degree. And what we do is we meet with them. We have four 3-hour classes prior to going, that they come and they learn the culture and they learn the history and they learn the language of wherever the excursion will be. And they also create a cultural exchange project together because we want them to be empowered by their own culture too, to teach wherever it is they decide to go. So those are the requirements.
What's been the response from students? I mean, you talk about these amazing excursions that they get to go on. When they finally get to experience that, what's been the response from them?
Oh, it's been amazing. They've loved it. I've actually been shocked by what they experienced. It's really been more enlightening than I can even imagine. So what I envisioned and what we envisioned as we started out, it actually came out better than we could have thought. So,
and these are our students on our shirts. They created a shirt, and so this is our first cohort. So we're representing them too.
I love it. I like seeing the students on it. So for students who might want to go, but let's say they're a little bit hesitant, maybe they've never been on a plane before, this is a whole new experience for them, what can they expect on the trip to help ease those nerves?
Yeah, so the classes prior, those where we really build up a rapport between each other. We kind of like a family. You know, we're going out. You know, your parents are not going to be with you, but we treat it like family. We make sure that we know where you are, like where you're going to go, and how you're feeling. We check in, and those pre-excursion classes is really establish that rapport with each other, and to help you feel comfortable. We also have a 5% Studios. We're working with them, some students from UC Davis, and they documented the trip, and they're gonna go along with us, and they help us feel comfortable too as well, showing them how they're experiencing it and interviewing as well. So the wonderful graphics that you've seen today were provided by them, so I really appreciate their help in providing those visuals for people to see how they can experience this trip and lower that hesitation that you might have.
And it's great having that documentation, like you said, for future students and for the students that go on the trip, they can see exactly what happened. What type of follow-up takes place post-excursion?
So we meet with our students post-excursion and just get like a reflection of how they feel once they're back and how grounded they are. And so we had a lunch with them. We gave them some interviews, but also we invite them back to be ambassadors, to speak at our fundraiser, and hopefully to be chaperones in the future.
I love it. Thank you both so much for joining us on the show today.
Thank you.
Of course. And to our viewers, you can find out more by going to sankofalearning.org.